Look at them all flying. Those are all the queen-right hives. So, welcome to Smoky Mountain Lash Bees, where lashes led to bees. That one's queen-right. It is time to go into the queen-right hives. So, those hives and that one, we're going to be checking strength, possibly putting on queen excluders, and the second box. This one will be queen excluder to keep her out of that medium, which she's been in it, and down in the deep, and getting ready so that we can eventually split honey. But the rest of these are strength, possible queen excluders, which that deep over there, honey cloud, looks great. The two nukes on the end look great. Heck, even the two nukes on this end look good. Buttercup looks good, so we're gonna just double check inside, pop the excluders on that need it, pop another box on. Let's get to it. Alrighty, this one is Honey Hive. This is the one that wasn't ready to split. We're going to go in here and check strength. We need to make certain the queen is down in the bottom box. Got to get her out of this honey super so they can work this honey super. So they have, well, there's some nectar in there. This was about 7 frames, 6-7 frames of food for them coming into spring. They still have a good amount.
I have a question. Why does their frames look like that?
Frames look like what?
That they're small.
Because this is a smaller box. This is a honey super.
No.
The honey frames get super heavy. So I'm only running my hives for producing honey. They're going to have one deep, which is the big box down below. And then the rest are going to be these smaller boxes that are easier for me to lift. And then in winter, I let them,
right
they're just working. This is a pollen frame, so this is one we're going to have to, they'll feed out, because I'm about to make it so the queen cannot be, don't stick your fingers up in there, you'll get yourself stung. Yeah, don't worry about it. They'll chase it away. But they will use this pollen up, but I'm going to get the queen down in the bottom box, because if I don't, they're just going to keep raising brood in this, and they're going to not make this a honey box. We want to make them turn this over to a honey box, because they have put brood away in it. So we gotta get her out of it. They'll raise up the brood, and then we're done. Let's see, this is totally laid up rather than being honey. This is totally laid up with brood. We need to look for her. So basically, let's just say from today, 21 days, and this will be emptied out. And they'll backfill it with nectar, because it'll become a honey box. But right now, what I got to do is clean up this horrid mess. They're finally building up. They were a super small colony.
What's that bee is holding in its mouth?
What?
It had something and then it went back down into
It could have been
it was white.
pollen. It could have
It
been
was in its mouth.
it could have been trying to feed larvae. It could have been
More brood?
yeah, oh yeah, this whole thing's gonna be brood because the queen goes up.
Oh,
Did you find her?
what's that? No, what's that?
It's what?
Right there.
That's
bump.
a drone brood cell. Wait till you see this other side. They are thankfully backfilling some of this with nectar, and there is a bee hatching right now.
Where?
Here. I don't know if everybody
Can I
can see
watch
it.
it?
Right along the bottom rung there. No, I've got to keep moving, hon. It is a little chilly out here. So this is a bunch of drone brood here that they have attached to the bottom of this honey super that I'm actually going to clean off because, like I said, I'm working on switching this to.
There's 2 hatching.
Working on switching it to them doing honey, not brood. Hold the smoker.
Ow! Hot.
Yeah, you don't grab the metal.
Yeah, I forgot.
Smoker, fire. Fire, hot.
Yes.
I'll clean the bottom of this up.
Ow.
I'll get that off in a second when I pick up the. Double check about cleaning. We didn't see any yellow dots, did we?
No, but I did see a baby bee come out.
Awesome. Technically.
Ow. Can
What?
we go run cold water on my fingers?
Yeah. This hive is definitely perked back up. It's just they perked up in the wrong box. Which is my fault. I should have taken this off. So she is finally ramping up her production, just in the wrong box. Oh, there she is. She almost got. Yep, I found her.
Where?
Okay,
Where's she?
right there in the corner.
Oh, my fingers.
See,
It won't stop hurting.
yeah. Okay, well then go back in. If you burnt, go get some ice and go back in. It's
I
okay.
want to help.
Okay, are you gonna help or are you going in? I just need an answer. Okay, go get one of those, you know, the nuke boxes? There's an empty one in the garage. Go grab it. Let's bring her around so we can see. She is. See the yellow dot? She's hiding in there. Looking for places to lay. Set her down in here for just a minute so that I can finish cleaning up this box. I gotta clean up this mess. Get the comb bucket. Got a lot of space in that comb bucket.
What?
Drone brood, so I want to look. I don't see any mites with them. That's a good thing. Low to no mite count is a good thing.
You mean hive beetles?
No, the mites go into the drone cells. That's where they mate and reproduce and all that. They prefer the drone cells because the drone cells stay closed longer than the worker cells. All right. This should be a brood frame, and it is. Nice full brood frame. Ooh, they are going to be busting loose soon. All right, here's what I want you to do, honey. I'm going to get this set down here. All right, can you hold that upright? Don't stick your fingers down too far. Ooh, you almost grabbed bees. They can sting through those gloves. I don't like shaking a queen if I can help it. So I gotta find where she went to.
She's hiding.
Right. See where she is. in the box, so she's going to be on this frame still. There she is. Take. And where'd she go? There she is. Try. Coax her. Hold it still because I'm going to be propping this one on top too. It's not going to work. Let's see if I can just coax her down this way then. Okay, this is going to cause bees to fly up in the air. So that didn't work. I'm going to try to put her on this one. Hopefully she's not too big. If the other box will put that down. Most of the bees are in this box.
Hopefully she doesn't do what she did last.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't get back above. Okay, hold that still. I gotta set on this end.
It's moved.
It's moved how? Nope, it's gonna create a gap. That's why I said hold it still. Gap with the queen, we can come back up through. Woohoo! Honey is good and thriving, and give it another 3 weeks, being split probably. She'll be my latest split of them all. All right. On to the next. All right, this is Buttercup. Let's see what she looks like. General rule of thumb is 70%, 70 to 80% of the frames covered with bees. We've got bees on pretty much every single frame across through here. So they are ready to go up. They were not severely impacted by the splits, and that's with taking 3 nukes off from it. So now here's the technique for, all right, I need to this box. The technique for doing this. Honey hive already has brood in the top. Buttercup does not. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull some frames here. I want to coax bees to the top because, well, for one, I need them to work up there, but 2, I have new frames. What we want is 2 brood frames. I go for 2 so that there's enough coverage, at least sandwiched together, for warmth to keep the brood from getting chilled, especially because we got like 2 more cold nights. So we're going to take 2 brood frames without the queen. Queen stays below. This still does not have brood. This is just food. And that's going to draw the nurse bees up top, which nurse bees are the best for building the comb. They're the best at drawing out comb. So it's going to get nurse bees up top to draw out comb on the new frames, and it's going to get them to go above the queen excluder to work it. There's the queen right there.
Where?
I see her on the other frame. She's down on that other frame. So this one's got brood and eggs. So this one's gonna go up. Okay, I did a boo-boo here. Can you get that outer lid that's on, no, the lid that's underneath everything? The lid that's underneath everything, the outer lid, metal top. Pull that out from under there. Set it on the dolly. I do need the dolly.
Ow, 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 ow.
Then set it down. There we go. Now get that box that's on the ground. I don't like putting bees, because directly to the ground. I'd rather have them with the, now you're going to set it kind of cockeye on that so it's not going down in the hole of the box. There you go. Now set it a little bit more so this corner. There we go. Now push those back out. Alright, I need one more brood frame, but I did see the queen on this frame, so I may have to coax her onto a different frame. Alright, there she is. She's a big old fat thing. I love her. She's gorgeous. And she is going to get chased down. So this frame here. Oh, maybe not. She's going up. Don't go up. I'm going to turn her so you guys can see. This is what I'm going to do for all of these hives, but I'm going to speed up all the rest so that, unless there's something drastic to see. Alright, she went way up here. You got to go down. Down, my mama. Down.
What?
Down. I called her my mama. She's my mama, bee. She's the only mama in here.
She's going up.
She's gonna go down, 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 down. I don't want to hurt you. Down. Go down, mama. There you go. Go down. There we go. She's down in the bottom. We got new waxed, which you guys will see that video. I'm going to slip in a little video right now of me melting and waxing those frames that we just saw that I was just talking about going into the hives. Okie dokie. What is this? This is a thing of wax. First thing we've got to do is take this lovely big old chunk of beeswax. This is all the wax that I've collected for the last 2 seasons. Cappings from the honey frames, as well as when I'm in the hives, I get scrapings a lot of times. Burr comb and whatnot, wonky comb they've built. So, that all gets rendered down. And I will post a link in the comments, or not the comments, but the description to one of my videos of rendering down wax that I've done so that you can go see that process. But today, this is, I mean, it's got a little bit of junk in it still, but it's good for putting on for re-waxing and adding wax to the frames. That encourages the bees to draw out their comb on the plastic foundation. So first step is we've got to turn this awesome pot here, this crock pot. We turned it on. Now pretty much we're just going to let it run and melt that down. We'll see how long it takes. It's getting nice and warm in here, but it's not even melting the wax yet. So we're at 15, a little over 15 minutes. We're going to just let it sit here and keep going, but I'm going to shut the camera off. There's no reason to keep running the camera just yet. Okay, so we are at about 2 hours from when this started. And while it is still melting, there is enough down in here that I'm going to set up and start waxing frames, I think. Okay, so this is what I ended up finding for rollers, and I kind of like this packet because I've got some areas that are just little that need a little bit bigger, and then for like the full sheet. So we're gonna see how these do. I've got the ones that need the more little that I'm gonna start with, and let's see if I can get them out of the box here. And they're all stuck with propolis. There we go. So I guess this, we'll see. This one's got a lot of area, so I'm going to see if I cannot make a mess. Take that lid off. Ooh, I smell that. I don't know. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Hold on. I want to make certain you guys can see. Okay. Pardon the very messy garage. But let's try that. So I'm going to take my little roller here and get wax in it. And I'm just going to put wax on. Probably need to do it more like this so that I'm not dripping wax everywhere in the garage. And we're just putting on a nice little layer of wax. It'll encourage them to build out comb where they haven't. This is so much easier than where I was using little blocks and heating it with like a little lighter to roll it on. And then when I'm done, I can just leave that wax to cool in that crock pot until next time. Because there's no way I'm using up. I really don't think I'll use up all this wax. Okay. That will encourage the bees to build out comb where they obviously have not. I'm going to use my bigger, and this will cool off, and I'll put it back in and heat it back up because I need it. Gotta balance it here somewhere. There we go. This one can use the bigger roller. And so, one re-waxed. Getting waxed frame. And this one has some comb on this side, but not this side. And I'm just gonna wax it. Okay. That makes 5 complete. But we got a little issue. Let me take you off the stand here. The wax needs to melt some more. So we're going to take a break and let it get melted down so that I can wax the last 10 boxes. It is now almost 8:30, and I still got 5 boxes left to do. We started this wax melting at like 4:30. There's still, you see the yellow in the pot there? There's still a big chunk that's not melted. Well, let's see what we can get done still. Alright, I'm gonna have to let this last little bit melt before I can finish waxing. Alright, the last of the wax has melted. Let's see what we can get done here. And it's pretty much all going back to the bees. So there we have it. Tomorrow is the day. And here we're going to, which one did she go on? There she is, she's right there. We're going to close this back up, but what we're going to do is we're going to replace those 2 frames we just took with more foundation for them to draw out on. So we've got brand new wax comb, or wax foundation for them to build comb on. This box is checkerboarded with waxed foundation, drawn comb, wax foundation, the comb, the 2 that we just put in that's got brood, comb, so they've got stuff here to fill stores in, foundation, comb, foundation. So we checkerboarded it in and out. That'll draw bees from down bottom up here to draw comb on the 4 new in there. So there's 6 total new foundation with wax for them to build comb on, and all the rest are all old frames with comb already built on. So that'll give them places to make stores, put stores in already, as well as draw me new comb, all the new frames that I got. And that is what we're going to be doing on everybody. There's just one additional tweak, which I'm going to show you over here on what's going to be the Hell Hive, which is actually Rosalie and Nikki. So let's move over there. I'll close up and move over there. Okay, so this is going to be a special setup. These 2 and the 2 on the end are going to get the same treatment. So these 2 are going to work one honey tower. So this is how they're going to get done. to. Queen excluder. Right here. And if you notice, actually, you know what? Queen excluder's bent just a little. So let's put that edge to the outside, and the box will hold it down. And do this. Do this. So now, the frame of brood from this hive is above this hive still. The frame of brood from the other, the far left hive, is right here. They've got foundation, comb, brood, comb, and then foundation. This will give them time to acclimate to each other where they won't get aggressive. They will work together, coming through their own entrances and up and out. And I know something I didn't do, and that is I did not bring the lid. So I will have to go get the lid. But here's the next part. Be like, well, Krista, it's open there. Why, yes, this right here is what we're going to do. We're going to take, and we're going to tell everybody, go get down. Shoo, 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 shoo. And I prefer for it to stick out off the front of the hive. So I'm going to take that, and some people will just leave it. I'm actually going to take it and screw it down so that it's hinged. Right? Yeah. So that is what we're going to do. And now I'm just going to go get me a inner and outer lid to put on this. Shake the bees off those lids, and those lids will actually now be put away. So let me go do that. Honeycombs time. Last set. This is another special set. Alright, queen excluder is on. So technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 honey towers. And then queen excluder on honeyflower. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Make certain you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, comment below. I'm now going to have to mow for the first time this year. And I have to take it easy as I go through doing all of this because I do have a torn hip labrum that will be having surgery sometime later this year. So trying to get stuff done as much as I can before I have surgery, because then after surgery it's mainly me directing Sasquatch Beekeeper and going into the hives because I will be crutches bound and unable to walk. So getting what I can done now.